We're still in a dungeon. That's what we want to call it. And we found what we think is an important room. And we also found a very frightening creature that we are in the middle of interacting with.
I think this might be an important fight.
It seems important.
I had already centered
important
everything, and
items.
then you moved us.
What?
Well, because when I first logged on, we were still on this page, so I had moved everything to be centered, but then you moved us back to the other page, so it's
Well,
not that big
doy.
of a deal.
It's always so weird to me when I'm trying to center it up because I don't know, but none of you guys like really pull it up. But when I do the YouTube video, I put the stats of all our characters on a little panel on the left side of the screen. So I have to keep in mind, like, make sure nothing important is happening on this portion of my screen. 'Cause that's going to be covered up later. And just it's really interesting to think about. Anyway, that was it.
Why aren't I hearing this music?
Oh, by
I
the
can
way,
hear it.
I also can't hear it. If you wanted to put it up on whatever the player guy on the Discord bot, that's fine. I edited the music that you told me that this was onto the YouTube video and just tested it out, and it didn't flag any copyright. So that seems like it's going to be good to go going forward for battle music.
That's interesting. So here's what's even weirder. My game is still playing the start music that I have, even though I stopped it, and it's not playing this. I'm just going to refresh my page real quick.
I have, for what it's worth, I haven't been able to hear any of the music in a long time.
Is your music set to play in the settings? Did you turn it off?
I turned it all the way up last time and still couldn't hear anything. Mine's at probably like 3/4 right now. And turning... Oh, now I hear it a little more. But it's still very quiet.
Well,
and all the
one
way
of the
up.
reasons, one of the issues, well, I purposely have it a little quieter than I want to blow out people's eardrums.
No, I mean like right now I
hear
don't
it.
hear anything, you know. It's
Oh, I
not
do.
quiet. Okay, now I can tell there is something there. Anyways, not that big of a deal.
How about
Just saying.
the level on your headset?
Well, you guys are loud.
Anyways, I don't know how to make
Holy
it.
shit, yeah. If I turned it up all the way and the music sounded good and then you talked and I was like, oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, Dom, I think I fucked up. I over the time we didn't play, I changed my token, but I think that took me out of initiative.
I see you here, 1918.
Oh, I don't see me.
Not on our end,
initiative.
though.
Very
Do
weird.
not see him.
Maybe you don't have it to let other people see, but I see you.
How do I fix that on my end? I think I'd have to be DM again. I'm not going to go into all that now. I'll figure it out later.
Should you re-roll and then you put in the number again and then delete the other one?
Sure, I'll give that a shot.
Correct, right? Isn't 1918 the right number?
Yeah, I see
I-
Tyler now.
Well, I just re-rolled. I got an 1818. Is that going to be any different?
Tell you the truth, I don't quite know at the moment. I'm just gonna change it anyways. 1918.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah. Made a new token.
Oh, you deleted the wrong one, Dom. You should delete it before changing the number.
Okay, try again.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, I swear I deleted the one that was there the long. Okay, maybe
There.
it reoriented them when I changed the number. Okay, everything should be copacetic now.
Yep.
Indubitably.
And of course, it's this jackass's turn.
JA. We've been doing mixology stuff tonight. It's been fun.
Cool. What are you having?
I had a gin and juice for the first time. That was fun. And then I mixed up a daiquiri for myself. I made one a margarita.
Yum. I love daiquiris.
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. Real tasty.
I mean, it's basically just a smoothie with alcohol, right?
Oh, I didn't make a frozen daiquiri. I made just a shaken daiquiri.
Ah.
Yeah. But yes, you're right about that.
I added some water to some tea.
Delicious. Watery tea.
As did I. Well, that will hit.
What'd he do?
Fired his gun. That's the sound of a bullet, can't you tell?
It's a very slow-moving bullet.
And that total number would be, thank you,
Oh yeah, I have an effect on me. What is it?
All right.
Fright.
Shraw.
So I have disadvantage on ability. Oh yeah, I was gonna do. So I have I'm frightened, and it's at the end of my turn that I get a chance to re-roll that save, right?
Sounds right.
So disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So if I do a spell that is not in an attack, then there's because I'm not rolling anything, so
Yep.
that should not be affected. So I will try
Hell
this on it.
That's a spell that it. No, I think you're fine there. Yeah, because it's a save spell.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Um.
So intelligence save.
Mm-hmm.
19 is the number.
Oh well, then nothing happens.
Okay.
But now I get to roll. What was the save?
Oh, you are under the effects of. You need to make I think it's a wisdom save. Let me double check.
That sounds right.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah.
Boom.
You are
Woo!
no longer scared.
Phantasmagoric.
Your bits. That was the end of your turn. Tower.
Tower is going to begin his turn with a quick elbow from the arms of Fat Bottom Girl. I'm just looking for the. There we go. That looks like it's probably going to miss. Going to extra attack with another one of those.
Woo.
Gonna hope that takes me home tonight. Going to ask for a Constitution saving throw, as this crit is a double axe uppercut to the tentacles of this floating eye creature, hoping to stun it.
It has rolled a 16.
That will not stun it. Going to
But it will take, what is that, 8 damage? Or, well,
9
yeah,
force damage.
9 damage, I mean. Yeah, I see it.
Oh right, we're doing crits different, right? It was so.
Not yet.
D6.
We're going
No.
to do it a different time when we can really figure it out.
You got it. Cool. So that's what that is. We're gonna bonus attack with Fat Bottom Girl as well. And going to be there, just hanging out.
All right. Unfortunately, that attack will miss. There you are, Aranoa.
Okay. Aranoa will take 2 steps over to be able to see this monstrosity a little better. And will fire off shots from her bow. Well,
Both shots will go wide.
then she
Missing this
will go
creature.
ahead and move back to there.
We are rolling like shit against this creature.
Steel Defender's gonna go ahead and use its Force Empowered Rend.
Oh, what did we get for being by Steel Defender?
It's imposing disadvantage on one attack against someone, as long as it's within 5 feet.
Well, this creature seems to be just out of its reach.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Tower's actually punching the creature.
Yeah.
It will be Flint's turn.
You're boldly showing it. It's your back.
I turned my back to you.
Look over your shoulder at it. Try me.
Well,
I guess I was frightened of it, so.
You're walking towards me?
Oh,
I guess I could have taken my shot at more of an angle. We should decide on an angle from which to take all of our token shots so that they match. If this was a show, I would insist.
I mean, I feel like they need to be able to flip like this because a creature's not always going to be on the same side of you.
right, but so instead of tower like it is now head on, it should be some kind of angle to be flippable. Really?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just. If it was a show, it would be more uniform. That's things I'm thinking about.
And I like the active poses, especially Flint's and yours and Silas's.
Agreed. And it's fun to pose in that maker, for what that's worth. You can get really detailed with where you want your arms and elbows and shoulders and stuff, and get pretty fun. Flint?
Anything happening, Flint?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was still doing stuff.
No. This is your turn.
All right, I am going to come out from around this corner, switch over to God's Help Me, the rapier. More importantly, I'm going to drop my Vow of Enmity on this guy. So that's going to give me advantage on attacks for the next minute against this thing.
Although you're right, I should have watched the episode, I guess, because now I thought this creature was at the end of the initiative because it wasn't showing up, but I realized I removed it from this turn order completely because it was giving a name.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have no idea where it was on initiative.
Eh, it
Yeah,
doesn't
no, it
need
was
one
right
of its
before me.
turns.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's why I thought
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Then
sit my
sorry.
ass back over here.
Okay, all right.
In fact, let's move another 5 feet just to be safe.
Fair enough. Random. Okay, and that is a 6. That makes sense. Shra, I need you to make a intelligence save.
Oh, is that me?
I think you're
Yeah.
Shra.
Sorry, I was kind of zoning out, thinking about something else. Intelligence save.
Yes, please. 14. You watch a green blast shoot out from one of the eye tentacles and impact against you, but you feel nothing.
Haha.
Power, I need you to make, I'm guessing, let's see here. Oh, Constitution save. You see a silvery blast of force impact you. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it in? Are you fully covered there?
I am explicitly trying to use it as cover.
I know. I'm just making sure. Okay, then I gotta just go with my heart and say Steel Defender makes a charisma save, please.
Okay.
So this pinkish hued magenta energy shoots from one of these eye stalks, and Steel Defender will now have disadvantage on attack rolls for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
But it can still try to repeat the save at the end of its turn. I guess your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Flint's turn.
All right, I'm still going to do all that stuff I said. I'm going to give myself advantage for the next minute. Pull out the rapier, pray to my various deities, make sure everything is in the right place. And 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, and I am going to throw a spell slot into that smite. So 16 total damage from that.
Okay.
I don't have a second attack, so I think we're good.
All right. You watch all its appendages like recoil into itself momentarily as it takes that damage. Silas is going to walk towards this pillar. Drop.
Okay. I'm actually gonna try whipping it. Whipping it good.
And that will whip it.
And again.
It'll
Yeah.
whip it twice.
That's it for me.
Okay, power.
Tower will strike with great force with the arms of Fat Bottom Girl, hoping that this strike takes us home tonight, and asking for a Constitution saving throw from this ferocious creature that we're facing.
Well, it fails. Not that it matters, because by the end of those fat bottom girls, it's fat bottomed.
Fat bottomed out, punched into oblivion, each eye struck at least once.
What's going on? That's a huge ass X. And there it is.
I believe we have subdued the creature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad, but a little saddened.
What the fuck was that?
No idea.
I've never seen anything like that before.
A hell of a light show.
Mm-hmm. Is that an eyeball on the end of each one of these thingies?
It's like
I'd like to take a closer look at the creature and
Sure.
I don't know exactly what I'm trying to find. Well, I guess I want to know that. I don't know if that requires a roll.
You're trying to figure out if there's eyes at the end of those tentacles?
Or if I could figure out a little bit more about what exactly it was doing with them.
I said, maybe nature, maybe arcana.
Yeah, I could do
Figure that out.
nature.
It's not those tentacles.
Can I?
Scene.
Okay.
ain't no such thing and no such books. Ain't no such books.
And yet, here it is.
I won't touch the obelisk.
Okay, you're going to the obelisk.
I am at the obelisk.
You can see that Silas's hand is already outstretched, about to touch himself.
Oh.
The pillar. The obelisk.
Inappropriate.
I don't want anything else. Nothing about the treasure in here. I touch myself. All right, I would also like to boot the obelisk.
Okay. Before he does, or you don't care?
Well, Flint has become very interested in obelisks as of late, so if I can touch it before him, I will.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh.
Let me roll one.
Dexterity check.
That was a save. I shouldn't have done that. I'll roll a real one. There we go. In slow motion, you watch as his hand is just about to touch the pillar himself before your finger does. Ding! The rest of the group, it looks like simultaneously both Silas and Flint touch the sides of this obelisk. And what enters your mind in that moment? You see yourself carrying a box down these halls. You appear to stick it into some sort of, how do I describe that? Small, recess in the wall, in a wall, and it closes flush with the wall itself. The only thing left behind is this image of not unlike the doorway that you came into, and a recess in the shape of the device you've been carrying around. You feel as if you are not alone in this place, and then you come to.
Obelisks full of visions.
What'd you see?
Saw a box, saw a wall, saw a box placed into a wall. The thing that opened the... It's like there's a device that might open up the wall. You said it was a device that we had with us?
It was in the shape of the Yabig.
It's like I think the Yabig might have been a key to this thing too.
Did you recognize the wall?
I probably recognize if I saw it again. Hold on, let me see if I can see it again. Touch the obelisk. Do I get the same vision?
It's just stone.
Shit, I don't get to see that again.
I want to walk up next to him and then try touching.
Well, sure. You get the same vision I described earlier. You see yourself carrying a box. You put it into a recess in a wall. It shuts. The only thing left is this faint markings of like the doorway from the entrance and a place that you can put the Yabig into.
I want to make particular note of the wall. And is it somewhere that we've already been?
Hard to say. All the walls around here look pretty damn similar, but it does seem to be in a corner of a room somewhere.
It's definitely a corner of a room.
Did we retrieve the Yabig when we opened the door?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Well, I suppose we'll have to keep an eye open for it.
Inside, did that look anything like your dibs?
If I was a gambling man, I'd say what I'm looking for is behind the door.
I want to check out the corners of these rooms to see if this room, to see if I spot what I saw in the vision.
Sure.
Investigation.
Sure. You don't find anything resembling what you saw in your vision.
I don't think it's this room.
Well, let's see what the Yabig thinks. And Tower pulls it out and holds it out a little bit and gives it a little bit of a toss.
It falls to the floor.
Oh.
Well, yes, we'll keep an eye out. Sorry.
We'll be able to fine-tooth comb this place soon enough. For now, let's check the next door, shall we?
Is there another one?
Looking around, you don't see any doors here.
This isn't a door?
Looks like a dead end to me.
Oh.
You tell me, is it a door?
Can I investigate it?
Sure can.
Hey, Shra, can you check this out with me?
Sure.
This seems weird that there'd be a dead end right here.
And it doesn't take long to find that there is a false wall here. It is actually a door.
Eureka.
And it will slide open. You see beyond flashes of like a bluish light that seems to arc throughout the interior of this space, but just looking through the door, you cannot see the cause yet.
Anyone want to sneak forward and see what might be causing all that?
Yes, I would love to do a little sneaky sneak and perception and percept once I get into I did that in the wrong order, but here's what happens.
Okay. Entering the room, you can now see that the arcing light is coming off some sort of rod in the center of the room, and it is spewing electricity out of it. Make a dexterity check, please.
I will make a dex check.
A dexterity save. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
You're good. You're not
Arc,
arcing.
rod in center of the room, arcing electricity, going to try to disable it. And I walk forward and I try to attempt to disable this lightning thing that seems to be attacking me.
How so?
I'm gonna immediately attempt to look for some kind of switch button, some kind of device that tells it to turn off on it and around the walls. See if I can see any of those things.
Okay, I'll take investigation or perception.
Okay.
You do not see any balls, buttons, or levers, or switches in this room.
No obvious means of turning it off.
Should I come and try to tinker with it?
I think you will be attacked by this thing as soon as you enter the room, but if you want to give it a shot, you can go for it.
I'll give it a shot.
Cool, mega dexterity save. As lightning arcs your way.
Oops.
You take 17 lightning damage as a
How much?
17
Oh, yikes. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
as you are struck full blown by an errant arc.
Yikes. Can I make a tinker check on it to disable it?
Sure.
To shut it off. Oh, no. I'm gonna use my, what's it called? My knowledge from a past life, and I'm gonna roll a d6 to add on to that.
Nice.
Okay. And with the help of your ancestors, you are able to realize that you can simply just pull this rod free from the floor.
I do so. Oh,
Why are you like this, dog? Who made you like this?
sorry.
You can see that the electricity in this room subsides, but you now have a rod in your hand.
And 17 hit points lighter.
Well, I guess I should have tried that from the beginning.
Oh, it's okay.
Feel kind of foolish.
Seeing that Aranoa got drastically singed by that, I will go ahead and 15
Can you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on one of these levels. Which one?
Thank you, Sheriff. That is much needed.
15 points worth.
Got it.
Is there still lightning coming out of it, or electricity, or whatever?
No.
Can I investigate it to see what makes it produce electricity and see if any other defining information about it?
Yeah, you can. Why can't I grab it?
Why can't I grab it?
In
Why
fact,
can't I-
nothing is responding.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Okay.
Now one, nothing wrong with me.
All right. It does look to be some kind of made device. Like, it looks crafted. It does not look to be just simple wiring of any kind. It looks like it has a function.
Could I take a look at that for a second?
Of course.
All right. We're gonna kind of stand back and
I will
towards the
stand
wall
back.
where people are not. I kind of give it like a flick, like I would my whip.
You watch as Shra flicks a rod like a whip.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Had a thought. Perhaps we need to spend a little more time with that later on to figure out exactly what it is.
I'm sure we'll figure this out.
But for now, that's not 12 of the scary monsters are.
Do you suppose this is a weapon?
It
I
is
mean,
some-
anything's a weapon if you try hard enough.
I'm just gonna call it an electrical rod.
It's surprisingly philosophical, Sheriff.
What's this door like? Woo!
Like I only revealed part of this room.
You did.
You may have.
Now,
You
what's
saw
the
part
question?
of the floor, though.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
What's the door like?
Which, the one I was just messing with? Is it to the left here?
The one I'm standing next to. Oh, I forgot there's whatever this is down here. Or is that a number for you?
Nope. That door appears to be locked.
Got another locked door. No traps.
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh,
I can try it.
what
Or
happened to
Sheriff,
that?
would you like to?
Come again?
I was just offering to give you the chance to unlock this door. Show us more of your mechanical wizardry.
What happened to the thing that was here?
Oh yeah.
If this thing's shut, let's see.
I'll help
You
you,
mind,
of course.
You mind, Aranoa?
Not at all. It's offered.
Oh, sorry, Shaw. Wait, sorry. I'll take anybody's assistance who's willing to give.
Oh yeah, I already said I'd help you.
Right! I'm so confused.
So was I.
You've got help.
Doors, the true villain of all D&D.
Oh my god, it did the roll.
Of course.
Well, with better than 20/20 vision, this door slides open.
But I want to look and see here what happened to that thing.
I think you're thinking too hard.
I think it might have just been a stray mark that got removed.
Well, that's what I asked, and then he said no. Or I guess I specifically asked if it was a number, but I meant something for you.
This is the
Oh,
room.
shit.
Enter.
Oh no.
You see a single chair throne of some kind in the center of the room. From this vantage, it does appear to have an occupant in it, though their state seems hard to read.
As the God Emperor of mankind sits upon his throne. This feels like a room that would be trapped. I'm going to go to the doorway. Actually, no, I'm going to proceed from here. I would like to check for traps.
From there, okay. To the best of your knowledge, from the doorway, you do not see anything that resembles a trap.
How about in the doorway?
Do you see another one of those
Mm-hmm.
pink things? You
Little-
Yeah.
Yep.
You-
Now it's an O.
do? Why can't I fucking make dungeons correctly?
Seems to work just fine to us.
Mm-hmm.
Not when you're seeing all my little notes.
I don't know what an L means,
It
so I
means
can take a guess at this
lamprey.
point.
Okay. From inside the door,
E.
probably feel about the same.
All right, in that case, I will enter the room, and I would like to specifically check the chair/throne/skeleton.
Okay, I want a new check for that then. That sounds totally different. Seems good.
Field carrying its own weight, not by much. Now, who do you suppose this might have been?
Good question.
Is the skeleton in fact holding something?
Correct.
All right, anybody else want the pleasure?
Can I double check your work, Sheriff, for any traps? Not that I don't trust you. This seems real suspicious.
So take the shield if you like.
Sure.
That shield doesn't
Look-
require attunement.
Nope.
Crazy.
And I look
Okay.
through the little hole on the shield.
Sentinel shield is best shield.
That's a pretty
Oh
good one.
wow! This shield makes a big difference.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my goodness! You've been working with this whole time? Wow!
As you're saying that, you see that the entire area under this chair seems grated. You see perforated holes below it.
Can I see anything through the grate with my dark vision?
Not particularly.
Does it seem like there is some kind of mechanical function of this that would drop this through the grate?
It doesn't look like it's a thing that opens. It just looks like a perforated grate.
Okay.
And with the 19, you can see that the hand that's holding the thing is gingerly placed on top of some sort of small pressure-like plate.
Oh.
All right, who brought the bag of sand?
Oops. Let's see. What could we use?
And based on your perception, it was almost indiscernible, but luckily with the shield, you're able to see it. It looks pretty intricate.
The pressure plate?
Whatever it is, this mechanism seems pretty intricate. Yeah.
You could try to tinker it unusable, unfunctional.
Suppose.
Some chewing gum or some duct tape.
Or we could,
Try to-
yes, try the old switcheroo.
You could try and switch switch this thing with this here bottle of hooch.
Mm-hmm.
You want to part with it, Sheriff?
Like whatever that thing is,
Willing?
it's a hell of a lot more valuable. I can make more cactus juice.
What does it look like? What does it look like it's holding?
Rolled up piece of papyrus.
So I don't think we need to put anything that's too heavy to replace it because the hand will still be there.
I imagine we're going to need to manipulate the hand to get it to open.
Mm-hmm.
It is clutching the papyrus roll for that.
Right, you think you can lasso that thing real quick?
I could try.
The other thing to note about it is this creature's skeleton seems quite tall.
I don't think I have any other good suggestions here.
Yeah, I mean, I could try to switcheroo. I could do some switcheroo, or I could try to disarm it. I got a better likelihood, I think, on disarming it based on just, if you would, percentages.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody here actually have a good sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
But I'm still better with my tools.
I have an okay sleight of hand. I'm not like
I have a
proficient.
great sleight of hand, but.
Better.
Should we get out of the way and see if we
Yeah,
can
maybe that's
tinker it?
best.
Is there some way that we could protect you though in case it goes wrong?
I'll keep Steel Defender near me.
Alright.
Perhaps over the grates that you're going to be over. That way, if some form of attack approaches from the grates, it would hit.
Sure. I mean, as long as Steel Defender is within 5 feet of me, I'll be. It'll help. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll go ahead and
Get out.
give it a shot with my Tinker's tools to disable this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use again my knowledge from a past life for the second time today. Because I'm just worried that's gonna be a real high check.
Power of the past compels you.
Yeah, twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you've got it, and then the room begins filling with gas.
Oh shit.
Why stop breathing?
Wow. Maybe grab the paper, run out there, we'll shut the door.
Grab the paper and run right on out.
And Tower slides the door up once Aranoa and Steel Defender are out of the room.
Perhaps I should have actually stayed in there though to work on that other door so we could maybe pass through. I suppose there's another door in this room.
Yeah. We might
Never
leave
mind.
around and we can always go back in.
I was able to grab the paper from it, right?
I mean, yeah.
What's it say?
What does it say?
It's probably gonna be in that ancient script.
Does anyone have Arcana trained at all?
None.
Trained?
What do you
No.
mean
Like
by
as in
trained?
proficiency?
Yeah,
means-
Oh. No.
No.
I got a couple of mystical dummies up in here.
I guess I'd allow I'd allow whoever you elect to just make a YOLO intelligence check.
I give it to the headband.
An
Yeah,
intelligence-
That's
straight
so
up
sad that it's an
intelligence check.
item.
That makes me sad.
I think it's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah.
All
Guide
right.
us, headband.
Go right ahead.
Ah.
Woo!
And with the power of your magic item, you're able to kind of deduce, although not quite able to understand it by terms of language, because it does look quite old. But you recognize the language of magic, and you can tell that this is a scroll.
And anyone can use that can do magic, right? Is that the thing?
That's a
Using
thing.
Scrolls?
I think you have to be able to have it on your spell list or something. Am I being silly about that?
I'm pretty sure it needs to be on your spell list.
Am I able to discern it all, like the title of it, not necessarily the details, or is that way beyond me?
20. I would say that it looks to be some sort of. Let me actually look at the right word of you so that I don't say something incorrect. People are listening after all.
If it's not accurate.
What you can figure out is it seems to be some sort of transmutation magic. It looks like about bringing yourself from one place to another, but yeah, might take a trained eye to understand it.
You have some way of identifying magical items, don't you?
I do.
Well, perhaps once we're done in here, we can take a look at that.
Certainly.
Mhm.
I figured we might have a few things for me to do that with once we leave here.
With any luck.
The idea. Sorry.
Shall we take a look at this door here?
Go for
I'm sure I will investigate this door.
it.
Door
I
doesn't
will.
open for some reason.
I will
Pick
attempt
that
to
That lock.
just try to strengthen it open. I'm just gonna try to just tug it right on open.
Punch that lock.
It does not budge.
This is probably locked.
Pick that lock.
Just-
I assume I have assistance.
Of course.
Getting used to these doors, it will slide on open.
More hallway.
You see, always.
I'm going to go ahead and try to stealth on forward to see if I.
Whoa.
Get on in there, Twinkle Toes.
Is anyone going to move down this hallway?
Yes.
Not that we can tell.
Well, who's moving down the hallway?
Tower. You don't see tower?
Nope.
Oh shit, that's not good.
I'm fucking
Wait,
with
for
you.
real, or-
You rolled a 27 stealth. I'm just.
Okay.
Oh gosh darn it.
No, at first I thought that's what you were doing, but then as it went on, I was getting more
I
concerned.
know. I shouldn't do that on roll 20. It's kind of,
Yeah, no,
right, assuming you're
knowing
looking
your
around this,
computer, I never
Yes,
assumed
yes.
it.
looking around this corner. This is what you see.
Oh, good.
It seems as though we do not need to go back through that room.
You
Yep.
hope.
Someone say donuts?
Crawling through walls. Oh, I need to scoot on over to make sure I stay on screen.
Well, that solves the problem of the gas room.
I believe that's what Tower was just talking about.
I wasn't paying attention for a second. Like, some of us don't have 20 intelligence.
I don't either. It's 19.
Sorry, I was being very stealthy when I was talking. I understand if I was not heard.
What?
Doorway! Ahead of me! Over here!
What's the door like?
I'm gonna go investigate the door.
Locked, I'd assume.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
It's good. It's a good door. I'm gonna open it. I'm going to open the door now. And I try to open the door
I mean, you're welcome to try.
You take
with my hands.
1 acid damage as acid
Aw.
sprays forth from the door.
Ooh, acid, door this time.
Uh-oh.
Eek, my hands.
I guess that's me.
Not me. Not it. Not me.
I will try to disarm it.
You do not see magical
Oh,
stuff to make this happen.
never mind.
It seems to be mechanical in
It
nature.
is not magical.
Oh, it's my field.
Did
I'll
somebody
come and
say
try to
about
disarm
mechanical?
this.
But you tinkered with it to try and do that.
Mm.
So,
Huh?
Shra, you also take 1 acid damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Aranoa,
Mm-hmm.
you take 2 acid damage.
Oh, come on.
I wish you could see my rolls right now. It's insane.
I don't. Well, it's 1, 1, and 2. I know what the
Yeah.
numbers are. I just don't know what die you're using.
I know.
Well,
Maybe together we can figure it out. I'll help you.
Sure.
Our
With
powers
what I learned.
combined.
you'll do what, Sheriff? Oops, sorry. Well, no, I'm not. That's what I'm to do. I tried it again.
I'm feeling generous. I'll allow accidental.
Oh, I meant as a next roll anyways. I wasn't trying to do the thing of like adding on. I meant like, hey, let's
You
try all
find the
together.
hairpin
I know.
trigger for
That's
the
brute force
acid.
is what I'm doing.
You find the hairpin trigger for the acid trap and are able to disable it. The door opens if you wish it to. You wish it to?
Yes.
This room is a little technically lit better than the rest of this place, but still very low. There's like a light, I don't know if I want to call it. There's a humidity to this room. It is warmer, and there's even like just that faint fog to it as you enter. In the
Whoa.
center,
Oh.
you can see a giant, not an apiary, that's for birds, terrarium. A large collection of strange plant life.
Oh.
A garden.
Eh,
A
go.
secret garden.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk on in.
okay,
'cause
filling in the
this
rest
is
of the room.
Intriguing.
You can see a door on the other side. You can see this little section now where there seems to be some sort of force field around a plant that is on a table.
Mm.
When closer to the force field, you can see that there is a small panel amongst it with a series of buttons. Looks to be 4 buttons.
As Tower's entering the room,
Each
he's
button
looking
looking what?
up and around, seeing looking for ambush
Yeah.
attacks.
Make a perception check.
We'll do that. Didn't mean to interrupt.
The buttons that you can see, Aranoa, each one has a corresponding symbol that is in that weird language. Unfortunately, I can't read it. You can see humidity is collecting across on top of the ceiling. It seems to be like dewy for what that's worth.
I assume none of these plants look familiar.
Definitely not. And
I
they look
like-
Pale
exactly.
weather's around.
They look exactly like they look in
Ooh,
the.
I'd like to see what I can learn based off of my general nature knowledge of if anything might be poisonous or hazardous.
Or particularly waxy.
Or helpful.
I would say that you can tell right away that this large thing in the center seems to be some sort of fungi. And I was going to say and alive, but fungi is certainly alive.
Well, plants are alive. Unless they're
fungus.
dead.
But, you know what I mean? But like fungus has like a whole nother level in my mind.
Vampires
what
are
you
alive.
Anyways, nothing seems to be particularly outwardly dangerous in terms of nothing's trying to attack you here. You can see that this plant, however, is writhing in place.
Oh.
Uh,
I
but
don't
this
know
seems to be like a collection of things.
if we should necessarily remove those barriers. Maybe we should toss something. Wait, is it like a full wall
Floor to
barrier?
ceiling. Floor to ceiling.
Looking over here, am I seeing eyes?
Make a
Ooh.
wisdoms.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
I don't know. That sounds right. Do it. Oh, you're
I
definitely
did.
seeing eyes.
Or are they seeing you?
Well, if you're yes, I would.
Well, this makes me vaguely uncomfortable. Pretty sure this giant fungus thing's looking at me.
I mean, this is a separate plant from this. You know what I'm saying? These are all individual things. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
something's looking at me.
Is anything in here looking particularly waxy? I know we were looking for wax.
Oh, that's why you were saying that.
Do
Forgot
you
about
really
that.
want to harvest it from this?
I would say that these have a fern-like quality to them.
I do not know why we wouldn't harvest it from here, Sheriff. It seems the only place to harvest it from out here.
This seems to be spongy.
Mm.
This is like full-blown fungus, as I said.
What's the
This-
green stuff?
This almost looks fluffy. Like there's a haze, smoke, fog that is kind of billowing from this structure. It's hard to tell if it's from the plants or the structure itself.
I'm actually going to take a piece of cloth out of my equipment and start wrapping it around my face just in case.
Okay, noted.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't trust it.
I have no need to breathe.
Must be nice.
I wouldn't know.
And actually, based on this thing's description, I would say that it does look actually kind of wax-ish, perhaps. It almost looks like muscly.
If I move my hand on the other side of this barrier, like to see, is the thing reacting to me moving near it?
You're gonna like put your hand to the glass, as it were.
Not touching it, but in front of it.
You watch as one of the tendrils of this plant whips itself hard against the barrier, and you kind of see that impact, reverberate across the force.
I thought it's hostile.
Well, should we leave it all alone?
Yeah.
That must be the devil's snare that I've heard so much about. If nobody wants to mess with these plants, I think there is a door here to continue forward. I'm not sure about messing with them myself, and that one seems to be locked away for a reason.
You can see, I should also mention, you can see that it too has a little placard.
Oh, but we can't read it, right?
Right.
Let's check out this door.
Yeah.
I'll go look.
I'll help
Someone
you.
want to help? Coming.
Looks locked, and I know you didn't roll perception, but I'm just, at this point, being so close to the door, beyond it, you can hear the faint sounds of sparking, and yeah, that's about it.
I think we got more electricity in the next room. Wait, did you say it was locked or was not?
I did say that.
Wait, you said what?
I said it was locked.
Okay.
I did say that. I said I did say that.
Well, I said, did you say that it was locked or not? And then,
I just heard. Did you say it was locked? So I was like, yeah. I did say
okay.
that.
I was like, well, would you? Or no, or someone else want to try unlocking it?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I'll assist.
Thank you kindly.
That's what it sounded like to me. It slides open. You see that this passageway seems to be in disarray. Some of the walls are cracked, and there seems to be some sort of like tubing in some areas that have become exposed, and they seem to be giving off electrical sparking. Some stuff's leaking. This hall's busted.
The hell happened down there?
You said that thing that shocked us earlier was some kind of device.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it might draw electricity to it. I don't know. It just seemed like it was giving it
Maybe.
off before.
I want to clarify because now I see I'm confusing people. It's not. It doesn't actually necessarily look too dangerously sparking. It's not like the other room where like the lightning was striking the floor and stuff. It's just
Mhm.
like
It ain't hell. It
Yeah,
just
yeah,
looks-
yeah.
yeah. It just looks busted up and power isn't going where it's supposed to go.
Right. I'm going to move on ahead and see what I can see while stealthing my little metal tush off.
Okay.
Don't look at my little metal tush as I walk away.
You do come to a door.
It's a door.
Pick it.
I will kick it.
It's solid stone? Question mark?
Ooh.
Stone and metal?
It's solid
Doesn't-
door, Sheriff.
Yeah.
Seems to be door through and through.
Holiday.
But you will note that you didn't get blasted with anything, so that's good.
Yeah.
This door will open up into a new chamber. This room also has a thick, hazy layer on the floor of the door, or the floor of the room.
Oh.
How do I do that? I guess like this.
Whoa.
You
Oh,
can
hell.
see a number of tube-like structures that line it.
Oh boy.
I suddenly regret every choice that has led Flint to this exact moment.
They seem to be filled with some sort of liquid and objects that, without getting closer, you cannot make out.
I believe it is time to get closer. Tower walks in.
Sweet.
I'd like to investigate without touching this one down here.
That one down there.
Just taking a real good look at
peering
whatever side.
In through the glass, you see something malformed in a fetal position, kind of floating midway in the tube. It's humanoid, perhaps. Doesn't have any discernible details that would tell you its lineage. How about that?
Do they look like the thing we fought earlier?
The thing you thought? Oh, no.
No, it's more humanoid than that, but not by a whole huge stretch.
Are they?
This one's a pretty damn long shot, but would this happen to look like a really small fetal version of the skeleton we found in the other room? Like, could they have possibly been the same type of creature?
Maybe? Question mark. And that is this one specifically, by the way. The one that Tower is investigating.
Well, I'll look at this one.
I
And
want
they
to
all
check out
seem
this
to
one.
they do seem to have labels. Okay, I saw a lot of things pop off, and it's a little more unified than that.
Everybody's
So,
popping off together now, huh?
I saw someone click on this. Is that true?
That was me.
That was Straw.
You see
this one was-
okay, I gotcha. I'll start with this one actually. You see at first an antlered creature. It looks almost deer-like, kind of balled up and deteriorating with time, and you realize you've seen it before. You fought a full pack of them, perhaps, but it is also suspended in this like formaldehyde type liquid.
An ancient preserved skier?
And
Elk.
this here,
Was
Sky
this
elk.
elk?
yeah,
Gelp.
Yeah.
Gelp, that's what it was.
this here, you also see a humanoid-like creature, although much different than the one that Tower has been looking at. It seems a lot more well intact, in fact, as is floating in there. If I had to describe its look, I would say, come on now, roll 20. Just do me the solid and work, right?
Yeah, I would love that.
Do it, roll 20.
If roll 20 was
get
consistent,
you.
it would be like a real value.
It looks like a small creature, if you had to say. Its arms and legs appear to be much longer than its torso, and what might be considered hands seem to be these, they're not suction cups, but they're like full pads that seem to be fully coated in barbed teeth, and it has an elongated head, from what you can see here.
I mean, I think I can assume we're gonna take the time to look at all of them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Quite
might as well
curious.
get the full freak show.
As you are investigating this tank, it looks back at you.
Oh,
Wait, the
shit.
one I'm looking at.
Yes, as its hands press against the glass.
Oh, this one's alive.
Let me see if I can get to the right thing.
Well, that's fucked up.
Oh, sweet wounded Mott. Oh, days.
Oh goodness.
Currently,
Does
it is
does
still
it look
inside.
angry?
Does it?
Make an insight check.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Could be. It looks like it's intent on getting out at this point,
Mm.
as its hands are against the glass.
But is
Yep.
it like looking for an exit, or is it looking at us?
It is looking at Shra, who was inspecting this.
I'll take a few steps back with my hands up, like, it's okay. I'm not trying to hurt you, kind of thing. That didn't change anything.
We'll see. It does have a chance to act. Oh. At that moment, you hear a as
Oh,
glass
shit.
shatters
Oh
and
no!
it spills across the floor, and this creature is now free of its container. I guess I'll need initiatives.
Initiative!
As you yawn.
Initiative. So boring.
I still said it with excitement, even though I was beyond.
Oh, right, initiative. Oh, thank God. Hold up. Much better. God, I love the shield.
Where's my turn order? Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Because we still have all our old turn orders.
You changed the numbers.
I think
no?
yeah, I just updated him as we rolled him.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Well,
Release
we're going to
the
talk
abomination.
after this session.
We're
Huh?
doing what after the session?
I'm just kidding.
Doing bongs?
No, I said we're going to talk after this session.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
We're not going to talk after the session.
I was talking to my wife specifically.
Oh, sorry.
We're not going to talk after this.
Oh,
session.
no.
We don't talk to each other in between just meeting up with you guys.
Wait, you guys are married?
Spoilers. Okay.
All of the Carmen stands out there are going to be real disappointed now.
Yeah. All right.
If this was Japan, your popularity would be very much
Do
in
your
jeopardy.
initiatives look correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
Wait,
does.
has Silas not? Are you just not moving him right now just cause, or is he actually not?
Oh my gosh.
anymore.
Did Silas break away? And we didn't even
Nobody asked.
Shit.
All right.
Oh,
Wait,
This
but we still have the yay
that
big,
guy.
right?
Oh, he's still in the room with the what's it called? With the big
I don't know if
eyed
we
monster.
can actually be discussing this right now as we're entering
This
combat.
creature gets to go first.
Smash. Roll initiative. Where the fuck is
Oh.
Silas?
Imagine like that happening, me just turning around like, "Hey, where'd
Oh my
Silas
God.
go?"
Silas isn't here.
So Shra?
Yeah.
Oh God, are you kidding me?
Oh, I don't like that.
No, you do.
Okay.
Well, I don't see any reason for it not to try again based on what it's being told here. Wow. Let the record show. It attempted 4 attacks on you, and I know 3 of them failed, and I know 1 of them didn't.
Wow.
I can't believe it missed that bad. You take 4 bludgeoning damage plus 3 piercing damage as the teeth from one of its arms, one of its hands, punctures you.
You are grappled. You are restrained, as you are just grabbed ever so tight by this thing. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, when did that happen? Just now? Okay. Yeah, it's so terrible. Like it does taste like vomit in the mouth. It's no
Mhm.
good.
It's a glass
So yeah,
of bile.
that's what. Yes, it tastes like a glass of bile. So that's what I'm tasting. We're all on the same page. It's just tonic water
Well-
is a piece of shit here.
Well, on that note, Flint,
Absolutely disgusting.
bile in the mouth. It is your turn. As your friend is
Operation.
grappled
So I've moved over. I'm gonna stab the crap out of this thing.
by this
Seems
halfling-sized
pretty
weirdo. Okay, waiting for that stab.
Here's hoping. Okay, there's the luck I remember.
Right. Let's see if it's lucky. No. You watch this as your rapier glances off this creature's surprisingly tough hide.
All right, that'll be turn.
Damp, tough rhino hide. I want to quickly see if I can grab. I should have done it while we were lamenting about tonic water, but of course it would pop that up instead. I'm like,
Thinking.
well, I want to say this. I want to say this, and I don't want you to take offense because I don't mean it that way. But like, you made that gin and tonic instead of like a master craftsman, right?
Fair. No, that's fair. It was my first gin and tonic I ever made. That's a good
It
point.
could be proportions. It could be the quality of the products. It
Yeah.
could be that
Buy cheap tonic
there's
water.
something magical about having a barkeep touch it. I don't know.
Man.
There's a lot of factors there that we don't have the full answers.
Why does ketchup taste better in a restaurant? Fuck you, that's why.
Is that true? Okay.
It's the glass bottle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're high because I worked in a restaurant for years and it was still
I
just
know.
the plastic Heinz squirted in. Actually, that's not true. It came in a cardboard box and a bag, but it was still
Yeah.
Heinz.
I know.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
Well, it tasted better there because it was squirted onto steaks.
God damn it.
Ew. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's so gross.
I'm sure you did see that, right, Dom? But like, that's so awful.
You're
to
joking,
put
right?
ketchup on a.
You're actually joking, right? I saw it every fucking day.
Yeah.
Oh
Disgusting.
man,
Ketchup on a
Nick.
steak.
That's a
hey.
pretty.
You're
that's
not
like
at
a semi-nice
Denny's,
restaurant
you
as
know?
well. Like,
Yeah.
Someone ordering a 20-ounce ribeye, 20-ounce
Right.
Nebraska ribeye, $30 basically that they've just dropped on their meal, and yeah, dipping it in ketchup.
ew.
Or can you bring me some A1? And you're like, what?
why?
Anyways, okay. Sorry, Brian. We're just shitting all over your turn here.
Very well done for me.
Oh yeah.
No pink, please.
I mean, I guess I don't want to shame people for well done meat, but like, shame on you.
Tibble just got himself under this blanket, and now he's like whining that I'm not there with him. I guess I don't know.
Oh.
Rare steak. Not done enough. Eat at your own risk. Medium rare. Perfect.
I
Don't
don't
do a
have my
damn
phone.
thing.
He's
Medium.
just poking his head out.
I
just
wanted
a
to be safe. This is
Mhm.
still fine. Medium well. What are you doing? Well done. You have ruined a perfectly good piece of meat. I hate you. The staff hates you.
We're getting one more. Extra well.
Yeah.
Why?
I believe people
That's all
order
they're
it that
saying.
way. I believe that. Oh,
They
my
do.
God. What a
Does that conclude your
You are
turn?
going to consume has no nutritional value left. Congratulations. You have truly created an abomination.
Does this conclude your turn, Brian?
Yeah.
Your attempt at the rapier? Okay. And this, I put a little picture of the creature that we might
Yeah,
see.
yikes.
Yep.
That thing looks
There you go.
horrible.
Yeah.
Looks like something that could pop out of a test tube.
Did
large
Tibble
chest
come
test
out
tube.
from under the covers?
Oh,
No,
he
I
did.
went to him.
Oh, okay. He guilted you into it.
Yeah. Too cute.
Tower, it's your turn.
Steps up, activates the rocking world effect of Fat Bottom Girl. Gonna require this thing to make a dexterity saving throw. Gonna follow that up with a punch from Fat Bottom Girl.
It rolls a 16. Does that stop you? Is that
Well, it doesn't.
negate
Yeah,
it?
yes. Nothing happens because it beat the roll. Yep. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
This extra attack 20 will hit though, and I'm going to blow my last
Mm-hmm.
point on trying to make this Fat Bottom Girl strike take us home tonight. Going to ask for a Constitution 15 saving throw.
Constitution. Getting there.
Oh,
Rolls
you're gonna
a
take
10.
me home tonight. It is stunned for a full round until the end of my next turn.
How does that work if it has grappled another creature?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
post the
correct.
stunned condition here, and we'll see if that makes any effect. Can't move. Automatically fail strength or dexterity saving throws, so maybe when it's time to try to escape the grapple, it automatically fails. I don't know.
It's not a save to maintain the grapple.
Oh, incap. What is incapacitated necessarily? That could do it.
Incapacitated, yeah, that's probably gonna fuck it up.
Right.
I don't have my little thing out.
I'm about to post it. It's can't take actions or reactions, so therefore couldn't even maintain it or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be free to break out.
Yeah. You're currently still in its arms, but we'll see what happens when you get there.
But that's the end of Tower's turn, doing a total of 9 force damage.
There, Noah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my spear where I'm at.
Will unfortunately miss.
You do have.
Advantage maybe?
Yes, because of if you look at the.
It's stunned.
Yeah.
Okay, should I just roll a d20 then?
Sure.
I rolled a 6 last time, so let's see.
18.
Yep.
That will hit. I guess it would just do the same damage.
Mhm.
You watch as this creature gets impaled. It goes limp.
Oh, that was
Oh.
fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me kind of sad. That poor thing was kept in a test tube. It likely was not in control of its situation and came out, and I just killed it immediately. I didn't think it was gonna be that soft. Maybe from being on all that liquid all that time.
I feel like that should have been more.
Yeah, I thought so too. But here we are. Can I check the thing out? See if it. I don't know. I don't think it has anything on it, but has anything of use to me, I guess.
What you see is what's in that picture on the chat. That is
Yeah.
the contents of itself.
Okay, well.
Sheriff, you mentioned trying to harness its grapple technology.
Oh no, that was out of character bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Those teeth look mighty sharp.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hurt.
Yes, indeed.
Can I harvest some of those teeth?
Sure.
Be using some kind of explosive.
Oh, sure.
Dangerous shrapnel.
Is that survival?
Yeah, it sure is.
Actually, unironically though, those hands
Yeah, the whole thing is pretty fucking creepy looking.
probably make an interesting weapon out of that.
Does it look waxy?
It looks. The texture of it would be like frog.
Well, do you feel up to trying to craft a weapon out of those hands? Sure.
Sorry, I was waiting for a roll. Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did. I rolled a 24.
You can have a collection of 30 little
Oh.
teeth-like things.
What? What would I call this thing? Is this a sea monkey?
Yep.
I think it might be.
Pretty sure that's a sea monkey.
That's what I'm calling it for now. 30 sea monkey teeth.
This
Got it.
campaign's kind of fun that we're giving creatures their own names that are not the names from.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Not
it
at
so
all.
much. Like, I'm kind of mad that I knew what a flail snail was called, and I just threw it out there. I'm not going to do that in the future. But yeah, it's good.
Well, great. I got some teeth. Should we check out the other ones of these, or have we learned all our lessons?
Go for it. I'll step back.
Well, are we to assume that the rest of these are just as alive as this thing here? And if they are able to break out of the glass, why have they not done so up to this point?
Right.
I'm curious. I'm gonna go up to the one that Tower was at before. Look at that one.
Okay. Like I said, it's like a little, like smaller than what this creature was. Thing in like a fetal position. It looks malformed, I think I said.
No change in its behavior.
No. I didn't say this before, but I really should have. There are some like tendril-like attachments that seem to be like were attached to the creature that broke free and seem to be on the creatures that are in these tubes.
Oh,
Like,
actually,
from the
that
tubes themselves.
that was a question of mine before.
Mm-hmm.
At all things. So they do have like an umbilical cord type situation. Is that what you're saying, or?
Seems something along those lines.
Does that look mechanical or organic in nature?
Good question. Make an investigation.
Can I help?
You
I'd
should
be
just
looking at
do it. You should probably just do it.
Okay, help me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll-
thanks
I'll-
for bringing
I'll
that
have
up. Let me
Yeah,
look
yeah,
into that.
yeah.
Oh, oops, I didn't turn on advantage, so I'll
I
just
didn't
roll it twice. Did it come
see
through?
No.
I see your survival only.
Okay, weird. I just clicked it twice and it didn't work at all.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Let's roll
Uh-oh.
20 after all.
I just got a notification saying my.
Oh, here it
Yep.
is.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Ooh. So I will note that the tanks, we'll call them for
Sure.
our own clarity as players, they do appear to be like, you see, like, this is clearly glass, but just elements of it seem to shift towards the organic. These chords that are going into these creatures, it's hard to decipher to figure out one way or another, and it appears to be some sort of hybrid material.
This is some H.R. Geiger shit.
Where are the tubes going to? You said it's hanging from the ceiling?
The tubes are within the tanks themselves.
Oh, it's just from the tank to the creature.
Mm-hmm. And you can see that where what you called, your words, not mine, umbilical cords going up to the creatures are emanating from like the bottom of the tank and like connected to the creatures in various areas.
But can I look and see if the tanks are connected to anything? Like
They are. They seem to be connected to the floor in some way.
Okay.
Well,
Like you can see how there's like a little gray base down here. Oops. Oh, clicky. Like that. That portion seems to be fastened to the floor.
I'm too curious to not look in the rest of these, so I'm gonna go and investigate this one right over here.
You can see what looks to be a much more humanoid form, but the body of this creature seems to be very deteriorated. You can see particles of it floating around the tank itself. One of the ears seems to be partly gone. The other one seems to be pretty elongated, more than what you'd expect from, say, an elf. And the face, you can see parts of the skull protruding out where the skin and meat have kind of just slogged away.
Yep, you guys, I'm telling you, I think they get soft from sitting in all this liquid.
And just looking over its entire body, it seems to have 2 arms and legs, like that kind of a body, but much of it is gone. In fact, I won't do it. I want to, but I've already described it to have 2 legs.
Okay.
I was going to give it a Genlock body, but that's just only.
No dick. Got it.
That hasn't been described yet. There's still hope.
What's the genitalia like?
Yeah, that's report.
I'll check out this last one too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, though. When you come across creatures like this in a fantasy setting where you have to picture them in your mind, and they are like in a tank and nude, does your brain put genitalia on, or do you automatically censor it in your own mind? Because, like, honestly, I don't see any dicks. I see smooth in my brain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, for some reason, I've been making these all into reptile-like creatures, so I'm not picturing anything like that. I know you
like
said
a slit of some kind.
No.
Right.
For the record,
like,
I don't think reptile is accurate.
I know.
Honestly.
I'm just saying that's for some reason what I don't know if it's because of that picture that you posted, so now I'm thinking of all of them like that, even though I know you have said they are not.
Just the one creature was like that. Everything else has been completely different.
Like,
But what about boobs?
I don't gender them at all.
Yeah.
Like, they're just weird shapes.
I would say that, and the shapes that I'm describing are either too bestial to discern that sort of thing, or this one in particular that you're just looking at is too deteriorated to really determine the physiology.
I meant what people picture.
Is this a feminine form or not?
But yeah, as far as picture in my mind, if it's a feminine form, I guess I don't picture nipple. I guess I just kind of
we're all just picturing Barbies, the Ken dolls and Barbies.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of form in the Ken doll, but it's still mostly rounded.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I strangely
interesting. And it's that interesting in our own brains that we do that. And is that just
censor ourselves?
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
I always assume that the camera just has diegetic sensors in the room.
Right, but it's our own mindscapes, and like
we're just such Americans,
right?
I feel like if maybe we grew up in a different culture, it wouldn't be like that because they don't censor it as much.
I mean, if I want you to see a big old dick, I'll tell you that you see.
Sure, of course. But like my question is like, why wouldn't our brain have a dick there if it makes sense for a dick to be there?
Because what were we watching, Dom? It was a foreign. It was like, was it French or something? And like, not like it was a super adult thing or something like on HBO or something that, you can expect to see all that, but just like randomly like, oh, wow, there's full everything for everyone just walking around. Like, it's still shocking to me to see, but like, that's just normal for them,
And is it strictly because like we're sharing the mindscape with our friends? Like if we were picturing this by ourselves, would we do the same censorship? Like in a fantasy world we're creating, if we're like writing a book or some shit, would we automatically make that censorship happen? Or would our minds be more free because we were alone in that mindscape rather than sharing it?
Would our minds be more free?
Oh man.
I guess I just don't usually get that detailed in my thoughts unless I'm really focusing in on that. And so I guess it would depend on if I was having to write it down and like describe it, then I probably would go more into detail, right? In my mind, I mean.
Yeah.
What an awful fucking beverage.
Honestly, I can't say I like the Tom Collins all that much either.
No, you don't? Oh, that sucks.
I think I don't like gin. I think gin's not.
That makes sense to me. Like, it has a pine needle sort of flavor.
Yeah, like there's just
Very piney.
something to it that leaves like a coating in my mouth that I'm just.
Yep. I once made a.
the juice covered it well.
I once made a concoction of Kool-Aid. And I know that sounds weird, but it was a different, few different flavors. And it actually perfectly masked. I know.
Right,
yeah.
right.
It actually,
that is what he does.
It was essentially like a punch, right?
Yep.
And it perfectly masked the flavor of the gin so that you couldn't even taste the gin anymore. And my friends and I would drink that for quite a few endeavors after that because they were like, this is really great. And because it was Kool-Aid, there was like an exact science to replicate it. I have since forgotten, so I don't even try to get me to do it again. But like, you're like, oh, it's actually 1.5 cups of sugar plus these 4 packets plus this. So it was
so much sugar.
Oh yeah, but it was a huge
And 1.5 cups is actually like light sugar for a gallon. Like they tell you to make a gallon, which is a full cup. Sorry, 2 cups of sugar and 2 packets of flavor and 1 gallon of water. That's a gallon of Kool-Aid. So if you're making a gallon, 1.5 cups is actually not all the sugar it recommends.
Right. So
that's fucking crazy.
I was asked about the other tank, the final tank.
You were asked about genitalia. No, just
that's a horse of a different color. Man, I wanted to find. I had an idea of what that was.
The color of the horse?
No, the creature in the containment.
The contents of its character.
But I don't remember what book it was from, so I can't look at the picture while I tell you this.
Babbity Rabbity and the Cackling Stump.
I'll have to look it this way. What it looks to be a collection of plants upon first glance in here.
Do or they appear to be moving like the plant in
tree,
that other room?
Stalk. Where are you? No, it does not appear to be moving.
Interesting.
Did this one get looked at?
I'm not sure.
I thought that was the last one.
Well, I thought she was checking the top one just now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't all the others get looked in? Am I wrong?
Let's see, Tower was here. You were here.
It's carved into the glass. Tower was here.
I don't think this one happened.
Well, I want to look at it.
Sweet.
Or Shra will.
Inside that one.
Shra, do you still have some kind of effect on you?
Nope, you're
okay.
You do see some kind of like.
I don't see it.
One more time, Dom.
You see a larger entity that seems to be so big inside of here. It's pressing up against the glass, and it's hard to see to make out its exact forms in this murky solution.
Oh.
Whoever built this place seemed to have peculiar tendencies towards living creatures.
Sorry.
Yes.
Is there any sign? I want to take a look at the body. Is there any sign around its head that anything was done, like skin removed?
Not that you can see, considering the state of them as well.
I was wondering about those brains, and so we discovered if that had any connection with these.
Good check. There is a motif.
What I can remember from the skull, do any of them kind of match the shapes of these skulls?
I mean, the one that Erno was looking, the actual like medium creature humanoid thing. I mean, it's about the right size for something like that. But a lot of things. I mean, your brain would be about that size, you know.
I wasn't talking about the brains, I was talking about
Sorry.
there's some unique shapes here.
Oh, in that room.
Yeah, from the previous room.
I mean, it could be about the right size. Again, it's the same sort of. It's the right size. Possibly shape, but unless you like take that creature out and like extract its skull and compare, it'd be hard to tell one way or the other.
Okay. I don't know. Obviously, someone was experimenting lots of things. Or people.
And plant life as well.
Mm.
Undead.
It's been a while since we've seen Silas, I'm realizing.
Mm-hmm.
Should we
I
go
swear
back
he
and
was
find him?
right behind us. Well, sure, he may be in trouble. Maybe he got snatched up at some point.
Oh, is there one more door area up here?
Where you are?
Yeah.
You can see you can actually see a door over here. I didn't reveal it by mistake. My apologies.
I didn't see where you clicked. Oh.
Down at the bottom
Oh,
here.
right.
Southern door. Southern door.
Move on or
Up
check
by
on-
where you are, it seems like it's just a blank wall. But after the commotion that's happened in this room, you do hear an echoing, bellowing groan that comes from beyond that door at the bottom, at the south.
Oh, I think this might lead to the pit of zombies.
What? I'm talking about this door is the big bellowing groan. Whoops, this one down here.
Oh, never mind. Should we go back and check on Silas or move on?
I heard the sheriff saying he wants to check out the southern door.
Alright.
Silas has proven he can take care of himself at this point.
I was more intrigued what he was looking for, which, if he's no longer following us, I feel like he may have found it.
Mm-hmm. And I really want to know what he was looking for.
But check out that door.
I'll help you.
He can help picking locks.
Whoa, whoa. Is this a 7 and 20?
What?
Okay. Did you roll this thieves' tools
Yeah.
just now? Okay. Things were looking weird for me. I wanted to describe that creature that was in that damn tank, but I cannot find it for the life of me, so. Oh well. That will slide this door open. A stench fills your space as this door opens, and some refuse actually spills in from beyond.
Oh, shit.
I also need flint. Let's see. Let us see, shall we?
Yes.
It's this.
Oh no.
See that now? A big ass tentacle comes your way, but you're able to duck out of the way as it comes through the door. I didn't fix that. That's unfortunate, but oh well. This big, thick elephant hide-like tentacle reaches through the doorway and tries to swat at you.
Whoa! I assume we're rolling initiative?
Probably, if I can figure out why this don't want to work. Can you see that creature?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a fuck up. But you see it.
I feel pretty intimidated by it. I don't think that's a fuck up.
I
But
get why it's a fuck up having
I
put one of
know,
these
I
in my game, why you would think that was a fuck up. I get what you're saying.
Of course, I do too, but all things considered.
Well, I'm just saying it sucks that the
Mhm.
layers get scrambled sometimes when you're building shit, and then
Mhm.
I
and it
totally
all
get
looks
what
the
you're
same to you as a DM mostly.
saying.
So if you're not super diligent when you're putting stuff together, then things get fucked up. That's not the right button. That is.
But yeah, generally these things would be able to stealth a little bit, probably, right? Is what the thing is.
Oh no, this thing was never gonna stealth.
Okay.
What happened was what would always happen, but you just wouldn't have seen like exactly what it was right away, maybe. But the cat's out of the proverbial bag, so here we go.
It's a cat, huh?
Meow.
Fucking ugly pussycat.
That's one ugly pussy. All right, Flint, as fate would have it, you have first action here.
Oh, I never rolled initiative. Sorry, I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh, well, that could make a difference.
Nope. Just put me right at the bottom.
Oh, wow, perfect.
That's
No.
a difference. What if I just shut the door again?
Good.
I don't want to go inside a room full of shit and horror.
It's your action. It's your turn.
Fair enough. I'm just going to, let's see, I have no conditions that give me sneak right now.
They can already
I'm
knows you're there.
just going to pull out my revolver and shoot him in the face. What I vaguely assume is its face.
And shooting into its morphous form, you will hit. Morphous form. That's a word I used, and it's the right word. Deal with it.
Yeah.
I can do math.
Well,
can't I?
good for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I felt sassy.
Yeah, I can. All right.
That'll do it for my turn.
Okay.
Okay. How long has it been since we fought this the ugly thing that we beat up and killed real fast?
Not too long. I would say you looked at a few more tanks, so like another. I'd say that whole time in between was maybe like 10 minutes.
Well, that means my arms are gone if it's 10 minutes. And if my arms
flies when you're not in combat.
Yeah, exactly. And if my arms are gone, that means Tower's just walking right in and punching this thing with its bare hands. After hitting it twice with this quarterstaff, and then bonus actioning.
FYI now that you're in it, starting now, this room is difficult terrain because it is full. You're like knee deep in who knows what. You feel bone, you feel muck of some kind. And it's, if you can smell as a Warforged, it smells to high hell in here. Let me see what we've done here. We've got a 1, a 2. Looks like 2 of those 3 attacks will hit, the first 2. And that looks like a total 14 damage.
Indeed.
Told you I can do math.
It's true. You did say that. And that is going to end Tower's turn.
Sorry.
Okay. And I believe, Shra, you're up.
Let's see. My whip is 10 feet. So if I'm here, would I actually be able to whip it then?
Are you 10 feet from the creature?
I mean, is it yes?
By my
Okay.
using the ruler tool that we all have access to, it tells me you are 10 feet from this creature. So that's
I didn't
what
know with angles and everything. That's all fine then.
a long time ago we chatted about this with Roll20, and it's a headache to try and force it out of what it's telling us visually. So we're just gonna go with what it says. Those both will hit 11 damage.
And I'll get all the way for other people too.
Okay.
Wait, is that would I know? Is that within start range?
I
Or is that
I
not
know
something
that.
you know?
I mean, you know now. As you miss getting smacked with a tentacle.
Oh,
Because
right.
this creature cannot seem to roll for garbage.
Although it can live in garbage.
In your minds, you hear gurgles and, and images of pain.
We hear images of pain.
Yep. That's exactly the verbiage that you need. Okay. It is this creature's turn. I can't imagine why it wouldn't go for it. So, Tower, does a 24 hit you?
This time, yes it does.
This creature bites you with this strange, big, gaping mouth. I need you to make a DC 15 Constitution save. Don't worry about it, because that can't affect you, right? You cannot be poisoned.
I think that's accurate. I will double check that. Yes.
It's against disease or become poisoned. I imagine you can't do either.
You have resistance to poison damage and
Immune to disease.
Advantage on saving
And-
throws against
and-
being poisoned.
right, but I can still be poisoned. I can become poisoned.
Can you be diseased, though?
It cannot be diseased.
Because this is a Constitution saving throw against disease
Oh,
or
wait.
become poisoned.
Yeah, I'm
So
immune
it's a
to
disease. So you are
I'm
not diseased, but
Right.
you do take 12 piercing damage from the bite.
Very fair.
And then there's a 23 from a tentacle, which is 8 bludgeoning. Huh?
Oh,
Okay.
thought that was
Plus-
the damage.
No, that's the second attack is a tentacle of 23, which is 8 bludgeoning damage plus 7 piercing, because of it. 2 has the same sort of
Jeez.
tooth-like pieces, and I need you to make a DC 13 escape, which I imagine is a Dex thing. It just says escape.
Whoa.
I told you the number, but I'm cool with that. You are slipped out as you. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
As you are then missed by a third strike from a
Fuck.
tentacle. Okay, that will do it for
Maybe
this.
we should just shut it back in.
We can all see each other's health bars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
Aranoa, it's your turn.
I'll go ahead and move up to here and fire off my bow at this thing.
Is this the thing that killed Ashtai in your campaign, Matt?
Oh my gosh.
No, that was a roper that killed Ashtai,
That will hit.
and also
so.
a hack.
And then my extra attack as well.
But these were definitely in that campaign.
That will also hit.
Uh-huh.
And I believe that's the number because I can do math. All right. Any other bits as you fire 2 arrows into this creature that has just pummeled the hell out of Tower?
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out and touch Tower on the arm and say, "Get out of here! You shouldn't be so close to this thing." Oops, and I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action on them, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
Reach out and touch Tower.
The thing about this is,
I know I've attack of opportunity, but
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the range on this spell does not allow for you to cast this on me.
Right. It says self.
you're right. Okay, then just ignore what I said. I just get the fuck out of there.
No,
I'll still
you
say
still-
get the fuck
yeah.
out of there, Tower, but I'm not gonna cast it on you. I'm just gonna walk away, and then
Are you still gonna touch Tower's arm?
yes. I'll touch you on the arm still and say, Tower, what are you doing? This thing is not meant to be messed with up close. Get out of here! And then I run away.
Okay, Flint.
I would like to delay my turn to allow Tower out of here and then just slam the fucking door on it.
Okay, holding turn to shut door when Tower is out of the room.
Tower is going
Tower's turn.
to attack once with the quarterstaff.
Will miss.
Extra attack with the quarterstaff.
That will hit.
Woo!
Will bonus action martial arts.
That will
Oh,
miss.
And then we'll walk out the door.
Tower!
Okay, let
Thank
me
God.
do damage first. So 60, 489.
You see, I'm very skillful when I'm punching things. It allows me to get away from them very easily.
I'm so glad about that, but you still worry me getting so close up like that.
Yeah, no attacks of opportunity, right? Because you have mobility or something.
Yeah, that's.
I forgot about that. Oh,
And
thank
then-
goodness.
And Flint, you want to slam the door as Tower is out. You held your action.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Ooh.
And one tentacle is severed as this door is
Oh.
slammed
Nice.
shut.
I could go for a longer rest.
Maybe not in this room with all the creatures in the glass. In case one of them breaks out again.
Looking back at our progress, the last room that doesn't have something potentially dangerous in it is this one over here. He's out.
Do again? Okay. I mean, I'm not saying we necessarily need to do that immediately. I'm just saying I'm not doing too hot right now.
Right.
We can take a little rest. I don't
Yeah.
have any other way of helping you myself.
Even a short rest would
Yeah.
do some good.
In which case, should we go back to this?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Nothing will
Fly.
do on your way back. You will pass back through the atrium, I think is the word I was looking for
Oh,
earlier.
Hmm.
And
fancy
that,
pants.
that plant behind the force field is still there. I assume you passed by the room that was filling with gas before,
Mhm.
going around it, and you make it to that room, no problem.
Wasn't this around the last time we saw Silas?
Yeah, we should really check out what the hell happened to him.
I think it was in the obelisk room just
Before
beyond this.
resting?
Yeah, just before. It's right through that door right there. You can see if at least he's in there.
Is he there?
What do you see?
Well, I see him.
Yeah, he's in there. You can see that he has 1 or 2 stalks that have been removed from that creature at his side. He is currently knocking on walls in the room, kind of feeling around.
What you been doing?
I've been looking.
For that entryway and the vision?
Hmm.
No luck?
Not yet.
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna sit over here for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna take a short rest.
We've been seeing some crazy things.
Crazy things.
I imagine so.
Has anything happened since you've been back here? I mean, just been looking. All right.
Good night.
While we're here, do we want to take a look at the scroll we found? I think, and possibly the device
The
that.
electric rod.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Are you long resting or are you short resting?
I think we're going short rest for
Okay.
now. Can we get through it pretty okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll spend hit dice then.
So I will note that it is.
Oh,
Currently 10 if
It's currently what?
it's currently past 10. If people have. Damn.
Oh,
are
wow.
you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
What a shame.
unfortunate.
Oh my god.
I don't have much going on as far as need to go to bed too early. I get other than to like maintain a sleep schedule, I suppose.
Sure.
What's the rule on how many you can roll all of them?
As many as you got.
Yeah, okay.
But we only got 5.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
I probably should have been totaling them to know for sure. Shit, I don't think I need to know.
Oh no.
We also we
14.
did a short rest today already. You didn't spend any during that short rest?
No, this is the first time I was here.
Gotcha.
Oops. No, that's more than my total. Yeah.
Well, if anything, I feel like I could get Fat Bottom Girl back online now, and that's helpful in and
Was
of
it-
itself.
What did you reach your total before one of your rolls?
Or no,
Okay, then I can't help you there.
but it was only one shy. I just
That's
wasn't really thinking or just seeing so many ones.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean like when you got to this one, you had 1 hit point left?
Yeah.
If you want to just be 1 hit point down, you can not use that. I'll let you not use that last one.
So during the short rest, I'd like to identify the electric rod if there's anything to identify about it, as well as the scroll that we got from the skeleton.
Okay. Tinkering around with that rod, you eventually come to this conclusion.
Oh my.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's neat.
It could definitely be handy in areas.
Mhm.
And using magic to unlock the secrets of this papyrus parchment,
Oh, it does require 2.
yes, you figure this out.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Those are in the shared spoils.
So what do you reckon, folks? Should we call it a night, or how you feeling, baby?
I'm good.
Me too.
It's truly up to you.
Brian?
Honestly, this feels like a good point to call it.
Yeah. we play this often enough. It's not gonna
Yeah.
hurt anything one way or another.
That's fun.
I love that
Mhm.
about this game, honestly. I love being able to play frequently.
Yeah.
I feel like if
Agreed.
I leave that closed up, you guys will get confused.
Leave what up?
I think I re-hid the room that you shut the door on, but that would just get confusing for you guys when you go back.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
sure.
The creature there will remember that we shut the door.
Mhm.
I said, I think if you leave like it visible, but with the creature there, we'll remember that we shut the door.
Sounds like a lot of information for me to give. But that being said, you take your short rest, figure out a few items in hand. Wonder, is there anything else that this place holds that's valuable? The answer is probably. Or were there any walls or passageways you may have walked past that held valuable items? You don't
There's
know.
almost certainly a keyhole for the yay big yet to be found.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to figure that out on another time in another place.
Ba-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, there you go.
Beep, 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 beep-a-doo-doo-doo.
Wow. 31 episodes in.
Wow.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, that's really ends up being, 33 sessions, I think, of this campaign.
How do we get more? Wait.
We didn't record the first couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't have the idea until a couple in, and I was like, "Hey, can we do this?"
That's right.
I really wish I had. Like, again, if it was a show, then
Mhm.
that would be a thing.
I mean, even the almighty Critical Role didn't do that. If that makes it feel any better at all.